Hello, hello everyone. I'm back. It's Teresa with Critters Crochet. I am so excited to be back with you guys today. Woo! It has been, I just finished recording the stitch number 8 in our make along, in our scrap gan make along. And so while that's loading up, I am going to share with you guys what I worked on in the car during our trip. I didn't do a whole lot of crocheting like in the hotel room or because we were just back and forth going here and there all weekend and between rehearsal and reception, all those things with the wedding. So I didn't do a whole lot. And by the time we got back to the hotel room, I was wiped out and ready to go to bed. So I mostly did my crocheting this weekend in the car. So I did do a few things, and there's some things I'm going to show you that I did prior to leaving, but I wanted to include them anyway. Um, One thing that I did work on my things we're making Thursday gloves, but I'm not going to show that till Thursday. So you'll have to wait on the gloves that I made, that I worked on. But I am working with, let's see, let me look this up. Hooked on Homemade Happiness. These are designs by Brianne at Hooked on Homemade Happiness. And what she's doing is she's doing crochet for a cause. And I'm a little behind. I've only worked on 4 weeks of hats, and she has actually this Friday will be week 6, so I'm like 2 patterns behind. 3 patterns actually, because I've only worked 3 of the 4 so far. So but I want to show you the 3 that I did work on, and they are really turning out cute. And what she's doing is over 12 weeks, 1 pattern each Friday. Like I said, this will be week 6 this Friday. But what she would like for you to do is work those patterns up, work up those hats, and you can make as many of each of the 12 as you want. Or you can just do 1 of each, however many you want to make. But she would like for you to take those, and she would like you to donate the hats that you make to some organization like a homeless shelter, cancer center, a school, whatever. So what I'm choosing to do is I'm going to take the hats that I make, and I'm going to donate them to our guidance counselor's office at the school that's just down the road from me. So the first hat from the first week was called a shell stitch. My goodness, let me try that again. Shell stitch bucket hat. Okay, and this is what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? Look at that shell stitch. I did one in yellow and I did one in blue. You might be able to see the blue pattern a little bit better. Yeah, you can see the pattern on the blue a little bit better than the yellow. But that is called the shell stitch bucket hat. So I made 2 of those in a blue and a yellow. And then that was week 1. Week 2 is one that I haven't done yet because I haven't picked out the colors for it yet, but I can't wait to make this one. It's a little owl beanie. That's week number 2. How cute. So I'll be working on that. But I did do week number 3. And week number 3 is the Making Waves beanie, which is right here. And I did 2 different color combos on that. I did a green and a blue combo. Woo, that's the back of it. Let me show you the front. So there's the one of the Making Waves. And then I did one with an orange and then a variegated with different colors. So there's that one. I think those are so cute. Love them. And then week 4 was the brick beanie. And that's what that looks like, the brick beanie. And I did those in the blues and the green variegated with a green solid. So there's the brick beanie. So yeah, I had a lot of fun making those. I did those in the car. That's what I worked on in the car on the way to the wedding, to Iowa. So I plan on working on some more of those. I'm going to be printing off week 5 and 6, or week 5 and working on it, and then going back and catching week 2 for the owl. So that's what I worked on. And I'm really excited about sharing with you the gloves that I did. I started on the things we're making Thursday with the party wristlets. And so yeah, I'll be showing those on Thursday. I can't show them right now. I just don't want to do that right now. It's for Thursday. So anyhow, I also went on I think I talked about it in my video, uh one of my videos last week. The sale's already over, but 3 a.m. Grace did a sale where they had $2 on their patterns for Halloween. So I printed these off. So I'm going to be starting to work on these to do some Halloween decorations. They had one of them, they had the skull, um, sugar skull is what they call it, a bat. So I've got the pattern for the bat. This cute little ghost I think is adorable. And you could just leave the bow off if you wanted it to be a little boy ghost. You could leave the bow off of it. Or you could do it in black and make a bow tie and give him a bow tie. That would work too. And the cute little jack-o'-lantern. And the candy corn. How cute. So cute. So yeah, those are going to be some things I'm going to be working on for the upcoming holiday, Halloween spooky weekend. Um, and I'm trying to think if there was anything else, but no, that was it. The wedding, guys, was so nice and wonderful. A beautiful wedding, and it was just neat how they did it. It was not, it was traditional in a sense of the I do's and the vows, that kind of thing. But what was really neat was they didn't they didn't throw birdseed or anything like that after the ceremony. And I got to tell you a funny one with the whole congregation. Everybody there just died laughing because about halfway, or the groom, his brother officiated the ceremony, and you know when the preachers when the officiator he said repeat after me. Well, he didn't even get through the first sentence. He said, "Will you, Caleb, take?" "I do." Caleb just jumped right in. "I do," before he even finished the sentence. And everybody just died laughing. It was so funny. It was like, he really wants to get married to her now. So it embarrassed him a little bit, but he was all right. And so they repeated it and went through it again, but it was so fun. And then the reception was so neat. They had it at they didn't have the reception at the church building. They had it at a different location. And it was like a garden. They called it uh, an art, I'm not going to be able to say the word, arboretum, arboretum. It was like a garden place. They had a visitor center, and then they had trails that you could walk through and see the different trees and plants and wildflowers, things like that that are native to Iowa. Really beautiful, beautiful setting. And they had a big, huge willow tree in the back, and that's where all the wedding pictures were taken. Just gorgeous pictures. And but what was really neat for the reception, they didn't have a big cake. They each had their own little cupcake that had a bride and a groom on it. And then as far as things to eat, they had just little finger foods and cupcakes, little snack type items and cupcakes. And then on each table, they had round tables set up that set about, I don't know, about 8 to 10 people at each table. And on the tables, they had board games. They had a different, one or two different board games on each table. And then you chose the table to sit at, and then you and whoever sat at your table had fun playing board games. And they said that's how they wanted to do it, is just snacks and board games so everybody could fellowship and get to know one another and just have some fun family and friend time. I I loved that idea. I thought that was great. So it was a beautiful wedding. You could tell that those two were so in love, and just they just you could just see it on their faces. There was never a moment where they weren't smiling. It was just a beautiful ceremony. So we had, and Iowa has some beautiful countrysides. Um, it's just cornfields everywhere. Of course, that's what they're known for. So cornfields everywhere you looked. But it's a beautiful place. The people there were super friendly. I mean, every gas station, every restaurant, wherever we went into, it was hospitality beyond hospitality. Just wonderful, friendly people. And so we really enjoyed our weekend. But yeah, that's what I worked on. And I wanted to come on and just share that with you. I'm glad to be back home. Uh, Tomorrow, excuse me, tomorrow is Wearable Wednesday. So I will be showing you what I'm starting. I'm going to start working on that this afternoon. So I'll show you an update on my Wearable Wednesday tomorrow. But something I would like to ask you guys' help on in the comments below. I have been, YouTube has accepted my application for monetization for the first level of monetization. Yay! Thank you all for that. So what I noticed, what I'm supposed to be doing is I have to go in, and one of the levels for monetization is I can offer memberships to my channel, and there's 3 different levels of membership, and I need to give each level a name, and I'm really having a hard time. I want it to go along with our channel name, Critters Crochet, but I don't know what to name each one. Like, and what membership is, and guys, you don't have to do this. I'm going to set it up, and I will be perfectly happy if whatever you decide. If you decide to do a membership, wonderful. If you don't want to do a membership, that's great too. You don't have to. I'm just going to put it out there as an option if you would like to. And the thing with memberships is, whichever level you're on, uh, level 3, you get the most perks. Level 1 is a lower level, and then 2 and 3. There's 3 levels. And level 3, you get the most perks. And I'm still trying to decide some of those perks, but one of the best perks is if you're a member, if you're paying a monthly membership, you're going to get a heads up on patterns that I'm creating, because I'm really going to get started into doing my own things. You're going to get a heads up on videos, on patterns. You're going to get a heads up before anybody else. Any of my other subscribers, you're going to get the heads up on sales that I find that are going on, just all those kind of things. You're going to get a heads up on the news before anybody else does. But the first level is $2.99 a month. And then I think level 2 is $4.99 a month, and level 3 is $24.95 a month. But anywho, I need to name those 3 levels, and I'm having a hard time. I was thinking, my brain was working with critters. I was thinking the top level, level 3, would be my critters, and then level 1 and 2 would be like a critter, and then maybe the baby's name for that critter for level 1. I don't know. I'm just having a really hard time. So if you guys in the comments, if you could brainstorm a little bit and help me figure out what to name each of those 3 levels for membership, I would appreciate it so much. And something else that I'm going to be working on this week is, along with the I don't get paid on the ads yet. That's not, I have to reach 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to do the advertising thing, where YouTube will pay me with the ads. But something else that our channel can get money for is the memberships, the super thanks, those little things like that. And my mind just went blank. I was going somewhere with this. I don't know. Oh, merchandise. That's where my mind was going. So this week I'm going to work on getting some like coffee mugs and t-shirts and that kind of thing, and having a store. And it's going to be different. I'm going to be changing my logo. Right now my logo is just a little ball of yarn and it says Critters Crochet. I want to do something different, and I'm trying to design a new logo, And so, hey, if you have ideas for me for a new logo, put them down in the comments too. But I really need your help on naming the 3 membership levels. So if you guys could do that and help me figure this out, I would love it. So I'm going to get off here now and start getting busy on some things. I came home and I got all my house cleaned up and everything. So all I'm going to do the rest of the afternoon is sit and crochet. That's my happy place anyway. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow for Wearable Wednesday. I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. If you're just stumbling on this channel for the first time, welcome. And if you've watched it all the way through, I appreciate it so much because watching my videos all the way through really helps. And if you like what you've seen, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And I will see you guys again tomorrow for Wearable Wednesday. Love y'all. Have a great day. Bye.